Hello.
Hey, welcome.
Thank you for joining us. How are you all? How are you?
Very good.
How am I?
We've got so much to do tonight to
It's a bit
share with
exciting,
you.
yeah.
And we're both a bit.
There's a full moon.
It's a full moon, and it's
Massive.
like this massive yellow orb floating in the sky, and there's all these misty little clouds floating across it, and the branches of the wintry trees. It's very spooktacular, very appropriate.
Yeah, it's
for
glorious.
Boo.
Really nice. Yeah, we've got a hell of a lot on for you tonight. So let's have a look at what's coming up. So coming up on tonight's show.
40. Oh, we're 40.
We're 40.
The big 4-0. We're going to share loads of new music with you today from friends of Boo and and more.
Yes, as well as a premiere of something we've done, which we're going to. There's a couple of premiere nights.
New releases,
Very
new music.
Exciting. Coming after that, we've got Kay. So this is from Matt Hodson, who shared this Sonic Stone. We found it as well, and it's really good.
It's
so
great
You
fun.
might have seen it already. We're a little bit late, but I'm going to talk about that a bit. Then
The future. Bandcamp's drawing a line. Under what, you may ask? We'll
guess.
get to that. People may have seen that as well in the news.
Yeah.
And Synth of the Month is back!
Synth of the Month. Some of you may be excited. Somebody actually contacted me and said, could you leave the Synth of the Months out of the show? I can't watch it live because it makes me feel sick.
Did they say that makes them feel sick?
Oh, something like that. And I basically said, no, I'm not going to change everything just because you feel a bit sick. Well, maybe have an Alka-Seltzer.
Yeah.
And
we've got a new single for you. Very exciting. We filmed this the last video we made in our old house.
I totally foreshadowed that by mistake, did I not?
That's all right. It's free and easy. We're live. We're live. This is happening now.
This is really happening.
This is how you can
happening. Yeah. So all that's coming up on BOOcast 40.
40.
Crikey. Which starts right now. So, yeah, fantastic. We've got a new single coming out and an amazing remix by Andy Kay.
I'm not just trying to show my chest, I'm trying to show my shirt.
Wow.
We've got new merch up on the store right now. So
the Sally James vibes are really coming through. You're not only are you sensible, you're also wearing a T-shirt.
I had her hair as well, but I've gone back to the bob.
Gone back to the bob land.
Oh, well.
But yeah, as I was saying, this single's coming out. I got a fantastic remix by Andy Kay and a B-side on it, and it's amazing, the remix. Thank you, Andy.
Yeah.
You're in the chat, I think.
He is.
All
Loads
the way from
of wonderful people in the chat from all over the world. We've got people from New Zealand to LA to Wallingford. Hi, Ed. Loads of people there. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. We're very excited.
Was it beautiful, sunny Burbank? What was the thing that TV show used to say? Glorious, sunny Burbank? I can't remember.
I don't know that one.
Andy's in Burbank anyway.
Yes.
So, yeah, let's get going.
Yeah, so we want to share new release from our good friend of Boo, and he has his own channels and everything, Ian J. Cole, otherwise known as Sinners Music.
We're actually starting with backwards. No, you're right.
Ian J. Cole first, right? So he's got a new project called Look Stranger, and they've got a new single coming out on the 14th of February called Broken. And yeah, he hosts a monthly audiophile radio show and runs Sinners Music Records, which many of you may know already. Prolific, always producing great stuff. His new band, Look Stranger, is a reference to W.H. Auden, who is from Ian and singer Louisa Rose's hometown of York. Sorry, I read that as
Did we have a sentence
Ian.
construction? He's from Ian. W.H. Auden. Well done, Ian. Didn't realise you gave birth to such a prodigious poet.
He's
Fantastic.
from, anyway, shares the hometown.
Stop all the clocks.
They
him, wasn't it?
both independently moved to Somerset, where they met and formed their band, and decided if any further band members joined, they must also come from York. Good to have these rules. It helps keep their accents intact.
Yeah. We don't like no strangers from not round our parts. That was my Yorkshire accent, by the way.
Very good.
Thanks. It's rubbish. It's wrong Yorkshire.
So we're going to share a bit of his new single. He's got a couple of new videos out.
Yeah, we've got. I think this is an exclusive. So we're going to share the B side of this single because we really enjoyed it, and we're just going to play a bit of it because we don't want to. We've got a lot to get through tonight.
Yeah.
But here's.
We'll give you links.
Yeah, we'll give you links. We'll share everything when you set. But here, let's go for it. Yeah. Oh no, wrong one. Wait a minute.
That's pretty though.
Yeah, it is. Let's do this. There we go. Come on. There we go.
And if you have questions for Ian, he is in the chat. So feel free to
go for it.
Have at him.
Great vocal chops as well there, Ian.
Yeah. Love it. So it's a month of exciting releases. Also this month is a new album from Shape Navigator. First new album in how many years?
Is it 20?
20
I don't know.
Quite a long time.
How many is it, Peter? It's
you may know Peter Coit runs the Coastal Electronauts Night in Whitstable, which is an awesome night for electronic music and experimental sounds and video.
Yeah, and before I play a little bit of it, I'm not going to play them all because I'm worried about it.
We'll run out of time.
Yeah. But this is coming out on the 27th, is it?
Yes, I think it's the 27th.
You've already said when.
Yeah, so his album's called Journal, and it's a deeply personal sonic diary for Coit. Is it Coit or Coity? I never know. Coit like Coits. Captures 2 years of spontaneous creation and exploration on synthesizers, and each track comes from a live improvisation built of unrehearsed, unedited performances created during a period marked by difficult life events. It reflects the turbulence, vulnerability, and quiet resilience that emerged along the way. So this is a beautiful set of tracks.
I believe they're sort of live, but they're kind of augmented live. I think I remember the back of the Peter Gabriel Plays live album. There was I think we've used certain technical techniques were used in the recording of this live album. The most common name for them is cheating. But it's not cheating if you're owning up to it. So let's listen to this. Here we go. Shape Navigator. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Lovely stuff. Beautiful,
I
motoric.
I love Disco's visuals as well. He does the live visuals at the Coastal Electronauts SEMS night.
I mean, let's face it, we love you Coastal Electronauts people. And hello.
Hello.
And also, we missed it last October, I think it was.
We
Synthi Santa released her album...
Pressure Drop.
Pressure Drop. So, yeah.
I'll paste
we'll
the link
all
for
the
that
links
in the chat
there.
as well.
So,
but yeah, hers is a collection of sonic explorations shaped by years of live performance, again, and experimentation. And aside from the album's... final track... It's all been composed using just electric viola, voice, and effects.
Yeah,
pedals.
it's just like loopers. There's an awful lot of what's that? The pedal company that they made the
Electroharmonics?
No, the what's it called? Generation Loss.
Oh, Chase Bliss.
Chase Bliss. Yeah, I seem to remember, Sophie, you had an awful lot of Chase Bliss in front of you.
Beautiful pedals.
Yeah, they are beautiful pedals. Really nice, and really nice to hear that lovely. It's just really organic, gorgeous, and yeah, hypnotic.
So is Bandcamp Friday still happening?
I have no
I hope
idea.
so. We've planned to release the single on this Friday anyway, but also a good time to go pop in your cart, Broken, the single, pre-order. I've got it up on my screen. So get the single from Ian J. Cole, get Journal from Shape Navigator, pre-order that, and why not get Pressure Drop by Synthi Santa as well, and then get our single next.
Yeah, do that. So we're making very good progress on our album. I don't know if it's going to be out very soon because we've got a lot of other things happening at the moment, isn't it?
Life is a bit full on.
Life's gone a bit...
As it is. It's exciting.
Everybody start running.
The work is consistently moving forward like a slow freight train full of force and power.
Sounds so ominous. Trundling towards us.
Yeah. No, it's
relentlessly
good.
rumbling
tidal wave.
towards our soft heads.
We're the train.
Oh.
Going towards everyone else's
Okay.
soft heads.
We're the train. Right, fantastic.
Yeah.
But I can't...
It's very exciting.
I can't wait to share it with you. Very excited by this album. It's a really special one. 7th album.
Covers quite an important period in our lives, the transition from our home of 10 years to this one.
It really does. And I will say, I know you're going to talk about modular stuff in a bit, aren't you, later on? Do I get a chance to do that? Can't remember.
Yeah, we will. We'll remember.
Okay.
So for now...
Technomatic, if you're in the chat, I'm going to talk directly to you about something in a bit.
Yes, we'll do that.
Anyway,
in the meantime,
what have we got?
For those who haven't seen it yet, MTV Rewind is this... Well, you may have noticed MTV shut down this year. Was it this year or the end of last year? It shut down anyway after many years of bringing great and exciting music videos to everybody in the world. And there's a wonderful website's been set up called wantmymtv.xyz, and you can watch MTV on it. No ads, no algorithm, no login, just pure random discovery. So you enter MTV Rewind.
Wow, what's that?
You can support them by buying a coffee, but you can just go next. It'll tell you what to do, and it just hits play. And this is what's happening. But you can also change it to whatever decade you want.
Yes.
So this is the first day of MTV. You can do Grateful for the Music. Don't know what that is. But you can go by regional, record labels, special shows by I like doing by decade. So let's go.
Do you know, I was just
80s.
talking to Pat Benatar. Should we?
Yeah, I'll stop it.
One of my formative moments of life was cut away. Seeing Orbital. I've seen Orbital about 100 million times, but I wouldn't see them once. And they ended.
Lucky.
Yeah. They ended with Heaven Is a Place on Earth one night, and the crowd went mad.
Yeah, that's a good closer.
It's a huge closer.
I love when an electronic music act will close out with a really kind of differently genred song.
Yeah. That was really nice.
Yeah. Anyway, that was via Matt Hodson. Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah,
I
thanks,
think
Matt.
That's really cool. We've been having it on and listening to hair metal and all sorts of random stuff.
Actually, that is the best channel to look at. It's just amazing. Amazing. Oh, The stuff you see, the things they do in their videos. There was a hell of a lot of stop motion. That, I was just every time I looked up, there was another little skeleton walking around, and guys with long hair and spandex looking horrified and sexy at the same time.
It's nostalgic as well. It's nice to go back to a time before all the music videos were slick and CG influenced.
Let's face it would be nice to run and hide in a different time, wouldn't it? And that's enough politics.
Yes. So the other news.
Oh yeah.
Bandcamp have banned AI music. How interesting. So their statement is that music and audio that is generated wholly or in substantial part by AI is not permitted on Bandcamp. Any use of AI tools to impersonate other artists or styles is strictly prohibited in accordance with our policies. If you encounter it, you can report it, you can flag it, and they reserve the right to remove any music on suspicion of being AI generated. It sounds quite good, but I wonder also if it's not just kind of like the YouTube policy, because YouTube also has an anti-AI policy now, technically. You have to at least say when it's AI, and it has to obey sort of certain rules, but as long as you can say you did it with intention, you can kind of get away with it.
I was also wondering, are people going to be able to spot AI-generated music?
Yeah, I think it's more of a policy to prevent spam, AI spam, than people using it.
Okay, so you get these channels that pop up and then suddenly they're posting... They're always very short videos as well, but one every 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And then they've suddenly got 3 million videos and... couple of thousand subscribers, which is weird.
Fraudulent stuff where it's impersonating existing artists and pretending to be them.
Okay, well, you mean for Bandcamp?
That's YouTube's policy. The way Bandcamp have worded it, I mean, it sounds that's great. It's in line with their whole deal. They're supposed to be about supporting indie musicians, and AI is kind of a bit of a threat, AI music, to that. But yeah, I wonder if in practice it will just be more like, well, we're just going to stop spam.
Yeah,
we'll see.
It's interesting.
But it sounds like positive news anyway.
Well, speaking of AI generation tools, I actually thought I'd have a look at some this last month, and I was just idly looking through, and I found this, which is the splash screen from one of them. And I don't know if you can see that. So it's saying, creating music has always been a deeply rewarding yet challenging art form. For generations, the process demanded years of training, access to expensive studios, and collaboration with seasoned professionals. But for a start, that's not entirely true, because you can pick up a guitar and play it, right? Okay, anyway, thanks to AI music generators like Soundverse, I think that's the one, no technical expertise, but this is the bit that got me. AI music generation is democratizing music creation, breaking down barriers that once separated casual music lovers from seasoned producers. Now, I want to know what you think about that, because I saw that and I immediately I bristled. I won't say what I said, because I'll have to bleep it at some stage, but I went, oh yeah. So you're breaking down all us musicians that are living in our ivory towers, who've had it so good for so many years. And now
slaving over learning the craft.
learning what you do and caring about it. No, that doesn't matter. And now we've democratized it. That's the word that gets me.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's another bit of democracy happening tonight as well on something, but you'll see that later.
Well, I've got a bit of
I'm conflicted. So.
Democracy in relation to that. I just realised though the video might not play on the audio might not come through. Does that matter?
Oh no,
I
it
can
won't.
give you the web address.
If you send it to me, we can look at it. Oh,
if you go to QUILI. Hold on. One L or two L's? My eyes. QUILI. Quebec Uniform Indigo Lima Indigo.ai. Just go there and we can share it. Really nice thing I saw.
Hold on a sec. Sorry about that.
It's just passed.
So it's this.
But this was a special end for QUILI. QUILI, it's a location.
Can we look at the video?
Well, the video's there.
Can I show it?
Yeah, that's
because it's instead of us saying, it kind of explains itself.
Yeah, okay. Play the video.
I'll put that full screen.
Cada vez que le pides a la inteligencia artificial que te dibuje una bobada, se consumen litros y litros de estas aguas. Por eso tuvimos una idea. Por un día, No le pidas a la IA, pídenos a nosotros. ¿Necesitas un dibujo? Benja. ¿Una receta de machas a la parmesana? Andrea. ¿O quieres que te expliquen algo como si tuvieras 5 años? Mateo, te tiene 5 años.
Tengo 9.
Es lo mismo. Este 31 de enero, pregúntanos a nosotros.
So we thought that was an incredible idea. What a brilliant thing.
The reason they've done this is because Quilca is a community in North Santiago, Chile, and it's right back next to this massive data center, and it's been affecting the village's water supply. Like, they don't have enough water because people are generating, for instance, pictures of dogs eating spaghetti. So I just really like the way that connected with...
Yeah, but don't you think it's worth it, people losing their water? Because we're democratizing music, right?
I think it's Wild West out there, you know. Everybody keeps saying the cat's out of the bag now. You can't put it back in. Pandora's box open.
But who's saying that?
Well, everybody, and it's true in a way, but there will be a balancing out of, you know, what is the price we're actually paying? These systems aren't profitable yet. Well, they're about to introduce ads into ChatGPT.
If you check the finance, yeah, of course they are, because they can't.
They can't pay for the data centers.
You give it away for free. Right, somebody wants to paint a inflatable synthesizer and generates about 50 of them for a laugh, right? Okay, you're doing that for free. Obviously, if it's free, you'll do it because it's idle novelty, idle playing
so
around.
Why the hell wouldn't you?
If you start being charged what it actually costs, you're going to go, well, actually, that's a load of crap.
Yeah.
You look at the finances of these companies, it's a massive circle jerk of lies going round and round in circles. Something like 80% of America's GDP last year was something to do with AI.
Wow.
I think I heard somewhere. By all means, tell me if I'm wrong. But the thing is, they're not making any money. They're just passing the money around these billionaires, frankly, passing it amongst themselves. At the same time, eating the planet's resources and democratizing music.
Yeah. Yeah, so interesting. But I apropos of this,
I don't want music democratized. I'm going to put my cards right on the table.
I saw a lovely quote. Actually, Ted Gioia shared this. If you aren't subscribed to him on Substack, he's a jazz historian, but a brilliant commentator on technology and music in general. And he shared a quote from a book he wrote in 1988, which has a lot of relevance today. So he says at that time, he said, imagine a computer that has been programmed to compose musical works in any style. Even if the computer produced works stylistically and qualitatively indistinguishable from Mozart, we would still be unwilling to consider them as comparable to the Austrian composer's pieces. The two are incommensurable.
Wait, what? Mozart was Austrian?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Anyway, Mozart's works are artistic.
Of course he was. Salzburg.
Yeah,
oh,
come on.
Yeah,
Mozart Kugeln.
Yeah, Mozart balls. Yeah, you're right. Sorry. What a fool I've been.
His works are artistic masterpieces, and the computer's output, however admirable, is something else entirely. The latter's perfection no more reflects on the composer's art than the existence of motorboats affects our judgment of how difficult it is to swim across the English Channel. I love that analogy. Thus, it is not only our interest in the human element in art that's a justifiable concern, it's a necessary concern. Art, in the words of the great modern aesthetician Benedetto Croce, is expressive activity and lives and dies by the success of that expression.
I was going to say Benedetto Crotch there, but I won't. I didn't.
Well, you're part Italian, so you should know.
It's crotch. We call it crotch. I don't know what we call it.
I love that, and it's true. I think, and all of us sense, art that moves us has a human element to it. And I'm not saying there's no place at all for AI tools in the world, but I think they need to be much more considered and weighed up in the balance of their impact on the environment and humanity.
I take issue with the word tool. It could be, it is a tool. It can be used as a tool. You have to use it sometimes for work.
Well, this is the thing. AI tools, they range from the large language models to generative background fills in Photoshop to cleaning up audio. There's so many functions that are under this umbrella term of AI now. So it's hard to kind of narrow it down. But I guess if you're talking about just large language models.
Well, I would define a tool as something that helps you do something that you're capable of doing.
Yeah.
Not something that does the thing you're not capable of doing.
So for instance, I use an AI upscaler all the time for work just to get small images bigger and it is very, very useful. That's something that in the past you would have been like, we can't use that image. We need to get a better image. But now you can just upscale it. It's very useful when you're making video content.
Yeah. Anyway, look, we talked about AI a lot on this, and we do, and it means a lot. I mean, it's important.
Well, it's affecting everybody.
But there you go. This week, was it this week? Yeah, literally this week, Bandcamp banned or made a ban on AI. Attempted to, anyway. Let's see how that pans out. Maybe it'll be good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, we'd love to see your thoughts. Please share them in the comments and tell us what you think. I mean, I know people that say, "Oh, it's great. It's just a tool, and it's really interesting." I think, I've forgotten his name. I'm so senile at the moment. I don't know anything. Guy on Sonic State was talking about putting his own music into an AI to get it to generate, and he was going, "It's really good. It's really interesting." It's like, fine, fair enough. But it's novelty. It's just...
Yeah, it's...
I can't get past the fact that this is very expensive, planet-destroying, community-destroying, brain-destroying. It's true. Look it up. It's been proved.
Yeah.
You can measure how much your brain has gone by how much you're using ChatGPT, for example. It's just like you stop. It's like part of your brain's just going, "Oh, you don't need me. I'm out of here. Bye."
Yeah. Well, any muscles, they disappear when you don't use them.
Atrophic. See, I can't even speak now.
How much have you been using ChatGPT?
I use it all the time. I talk to it about my problems. Yeah. Anyway.
Well,
I know we go on about it, but that really pissed me off. We're democratizing music. I went, "Oh, are you bloody think so?"
They've been using that line in visual stuff for a while. It's like, well, no, you don't have to learn how to draw the figure and spend years
And how
training.
does that feel as someone that went to art school and spent years practicing and learning to draw? In fact, has been drawing since you were a child and practicing your entire life.
I find the sentiment more frustrating than I don't actually mind people doing it and using it, but I think the sentiment is really inappropriate.
But does that make them an artist? I know this
is a big debate.
Prompt jockeying, whatever. I don't say.
Is it the idea or the execution? Rodin had sculptors do his hands and feet and work for him.
Okay, fair enough.
Claudel. And
there's plenty of famous artists.
Have other people execute stuff for them.
What's his name?
I believe Mark Mothersbaugh has musicians.
People doing it for him. Yeah, you're right.
Who we love. We love Mark, but.
Well, we don't love that aspect of it particularly.
So is it the creative force behind the output that is the creative act?
Okay, here's the thing. These people that farm out the work are actually using real human beings, though.
Yes.
And for many people, this is a stepping stone to a career.
Yes, that's true.
That's called an apprenticeship, and it's an important part of learning your trade.
That is a really good point. And actually, there's another calamity that's going to hit the economy now, because all junior level entry jobs and a lot of jobs in kind of customer service are being eliminated by
So
AI.
Where the hell do you get your first job? Yeah.
So how do you get even on the ladder towards your career?
Prove us wrong.
So
Change
much to
our
think
minds.
about. Is it any wonder we end up talking about it?
Yeah.
But anyway, should we get to the nice world of circuitry and sounds again?
See, this is an interesting one too.
Oh, yeah, actually it is.
Because we're talking about this democratization of music. I am very, very strongly conflicted about the next subject.
Should we watch it to hear your thoughts?
Let's watch it and hear our thoughts. Hear my thoughts and your thoughts. Let's hear your thoughts too.
And yours.
Let's just listen to thoughts for a minute. Yeah. The BOOcast synth of the month, hello, welcome back, is the Behringer Wasp Deluxe. Designed in 1978 by British engineer Chris Huggett for his small company Electronic Dream Plant, EDP, the Wasp was born out of a desire to make powerful synthesis affordable and accessible to musicians wherever they were on the food chain. Huggett's use of digitally controlled oscillators with an analog filter, a unique flat capacitive touch keyboard, and a lightweight plastic case let EDP sell it for just £199, roughly less than half the price of comparable synths of the era. And what's more, in its yellow and black livery, it looked bloody cool, and you could spot it on stage from a mile off.
Acts like the Stranglers, Devo, Add N2X, The, and a shed load of others utilised the budget, flimsy, spiky plastic box of joy. Even I got my grubby teenage hands on several borrowed Wasps and shrieked as its surprisingly huge sound stung me in the face. Despite, or perhaps because of, its quirky look and unusual interface, the original Wasp punches above its weight sonically and can be justly labelled iconic. So, when we were lucky enough to meet Chris Huggett at Superbooth in 2019, we couldn't help but throw ourselves at his feet in gratitude. And though Chris was a reserved and modest man, he seemed to enjoy the attention, or at least tolerate it. Sadly, that was to be our last meeting, as he passed away a year later. A passing made all the more terrible because he had just finished work on the Novation Summit and was working on new instruments, which we can now only imagine. But this is not an EDP Wasp. This is a clone which was announced by Behringer the year we met Chris and released in 2020. And I guess there's only one question. Will it sting me in the face like the original did?
Well, as you can see, I've gone a bit Behringer crazy. We've got a Behringer vintage delay, which I think is a clone of the Boss analog delay, the purple one, and the Behringer Wasp Deluxe. Now, unlike the original Wasp Deluxe, it doesn't have a keyboard. I'm using the Arturia Microfreak as the controller keyboard because I feel like it's more in keeping with the vibe of the Wasp because it's a capacitive touch keyboard. So here is this recreation of the Wasp. But now I purchased this especially to do this video. It's just over £100. And it's quite astonishing. Not to say, it's almost concerning. Anyway, here we are. We've got, just like the original Wasp, the layout's yellow and black. I'm almost tempted to colour this in, but I won't. Yellow and black front face. They've even got the Wasps all over it. On the front panel, we have a bend control, which is actually a tune control, which only does a semitone, is that? Is that a full tone? And then we've got glide control, which is glissando. I'll just turn this up a bit. Jolly nice. And the oscillators, these are recreations of the original Wasp oscillators in that they are DCOs. I'm not sure how identical they are, but they certainly have the same controls and the same options. So oscillator 1, I'll just turn them. The mixer is here. So oscillator 1's up full. We have 32 foot to 2 foot on oscillator 1. And we have a choice of waveforms. We have saw, square, and enhanced. So enhanced waveforms. Hey, let's see what that is. Anyway, off, always a bonus. Now listen, that's pretty noisy. The original Wasp was very noisy, and this is quite noisy too. And you can sort of hear the... But I think that's probably, authentic. Now, I had the honour of playing a Wasp at the Tate Modern in a performance there, and I was using an old original Wasp, and it was kind of, well, obviously you know what the Wasps are like, I assume. They're made from one piece of plastic and it's all one circuit board, and the whole thing was basically very bendy, and a lot of the solder points appeared to have come away, and the only way I could get the filter to engage was by pressing very hard on the plastic surface of the original Wasp. This, oddly, although it's incredibly inexpensive and, like the original Wasp, built to a price, it actually feels pretty solid. There's a little piece of metal on the front. I'm not sure what the sides are made of. It might be wood. Anyway, the oscillators go from 32 foot. Let's just have oscillator 1. I've got the Behringer delay on just for the sake of argument. Let's just hear the saw on its own. And yeah. 32 foot, 16, 8, 4, 2. Let's turn that glide off.
Now, I'm controlling the Arturia Microfreak from its USB power, which means it's not earthed. So sometimes the capacitive keyboard is a bit odd. So I'm not sure if it's actually the Wasp that's causing that slight instability. But I like it anyway, so we're keeping it like that. So there we have the sawtooth. Then we have a square with manually adjustable pulse. It says it's 10% there and 50% there. Now we can't modulate this via the LFO, which is called the control oscillator here, but enhanced waveform. Time to see what that is. This is what that is. It's pulse width modulation. That is being modulated, you'd think, by the control oscillator, but if we increase the speed, it doesn't actually change. So in effect, that is a second LFO, albeit one that you can't control the speed of, but it's controlling the pulse width of that. So that's your enhanced waveform. Great, and now we'll go into oscillator 2. I'll just turn oscillator 2 up. Oscillator 2 is the same. We've got off, saw, and square. But instead of pulse width, we've got pitch relative to oscillator 1. And we also have the enhanced. And just see if these are using the same modulator. It's almost impossible to tell, but that sounds very good. Yeah, so the original Wasp looked like a toy, sounded like a monster. And yeah, this is delivering, isn't it? We've got both those up, haven't we? So we can tune them. I can't play that again in another synth of the month. I've done it once before already, but Devo did use a Wasp live on stage. Yeah, they did talk about how the lights used to cause it to trigger itself because the capacitive keyboard would pick up condensation and little bits of heat, and the heat from the lights just caused the thing to misfire all over the place, which is, funnily enough, I've experienced that with the Microfreak's capacitive keyboard as well. It just plays itself if you're not nice and clean and dry. And anyway, sounds huge, right? Okay, so this Wasp Deluxe reissue by Behringer has no patch points in the front, and it's a ridiculously simple synthesizer. In fact, that's kind of the source of its joy. It's almost it's in the same ballpark as a stylophone, kind of. I mean, it's a lot more to it than that, but it's like such a simple synth that you can see why it was so popular. People just, originally it was 200 quid, which was a lot cheaper than the nearest cheapest equivalent synthesizer from other manufacturers. Obviously it was pre-MIDI, so we've got MIDI now, which is great. MIDI and a MIDI through on the front. Got USB there. I think that does MIDI as well, but no audio. There's various audios out the back. There's a high and a low, which is lovely because that's the kind of old-fashioned synth thing. So I'm taking the high and going straight into the recorder, and the low and putting it into the vintage delay because this is actually more designed for guitars and things. Let's bring that up. A lot of fun playing it with a capacitive keyboard. It really is great. Onto the control oscillator. So this is the LFO. So with the LFO, you can control the pitch of the two oscillators. No control over them independently, just both at once. And let's see what that's like. Got a sine wave here. Let's go for it. So yeah, it doesn't go very far. doesn't go very fast either, but it kind of seems to jump there to that speed. That's the pitch. You can also, down here, connect it to the filter. Let's go to the filter in a second. But yeah, we've got different waveforms here. We've got sine, saw, ramp, square, noise. Which doesn't really seem to... Oh, it's there. Nice. I always like a little bit of noise modulation because it does add a tiny bit of... Well, there's already a lot of instability going on, but it adds a little bit more. You can also mix noise into the original signal. See what that sounds like on its own, actually. Sounds like noise to me. We've also got external in. Yeah, the Behringer has an external in on the front panel. These things can be turned into Euro-rackable sort of situations where we've got an audio out at the front and we've got oscillator 1 and oscillator 2 coming out on their own, and we've got, yeah, audio in. Basically just for, you know, Euro-rack types. Get thee behind me. And we've also got random. Yeah, come on. Now let's get onto this filter. Let's bring these both down, take the pitch mod down, and we can control the filter from here. But let's just hear the filter on its own. Ah, classic sawtooth. Just tuning that just there reminded me to say these were digitally controlled oscillators, which was quite a newish sort of idea that Chris Huggett came up with, and it made the Wasp very stable indeed. So here's the filter. Apparently it's a 24 dB filter, except it doesn't... You got Q, which is resonance. Sounds nice. Oh, hello. Okay, I think the thing that most makes the Wasp loved and known, and the particular quality of the Wasp, the thing that everyone loves about the Wasp, is its filter. And it does have that biting. Let's just turn this off here. I mean, that ain't a Moog filter, right? Lots of harmonics there. It doesn't self-oscillate, so the Q's up full. No signal going through, so... But it's got that really biting... Just to take down the level of these to see if that cuts back on the drive into the filter. Yeah, I think it does. I think you turn the level in the mixer down, you can get a slightly tamer. Slightly tamer sound out of it. But yeah, why would you want to do that, right? I mean, imagine if you had this. It's 1978 and you just bought this. You got it at home. You just, oh, yes! It's so good. It's not only a low pass filter, we've got bandpass. the glide. Yeah, okay, we've done some growling bass. Let's do the screaming leads. And we've also got high pass. Oh, notch. Let's see what the notch is like, actually, because that's always... The notch I'm most familiar with is the sort of SEM style. Yeah, it's doing a pretty good phasey thing there. Not quite a SEM. That's lovely. Yeah. And then we got high pass. I've got the cue up full here all the way. I mean, why wouldn't you? So. And it does that thing with the high pass filter where you've boosted the cue around the low harmonic. Nice. Hear that? Yeah, it really kicks it at that frequency there. Delightful. We can also modulate the filter with the control envelope. So let's do that now. Whoop, let's bring it back down to low pass. Again, so like the original, these are analog envelopes. There's a little bit of flappiness on the attack there. But hey. And we can control it there. We can also go negative, so let's try and do that thing. Do that thing with a slow attack and a slowish decay, setting the envelope control to negative. Nice. We can also modulate the filter with the control oscillator. So let's do that. I'm going to put it to random. All the way up full, it almost cuts out the signal. Nice. So we're going to adjust a little bit of very slow sine wave on there. Just turn this up. So I'll bring that up. Nice and slow. The control oscillator doesn't go very slow, so that's as slow as you can go. So you can't get those slowly rising filter things. But hey, it's 1978, and we're very, very happy with our purchase. Sounds like cars. It's got a fat juiciness to it. Can't play it on this. Never mind. So yeah, there you go. Lots of control over the filter. It's a 24 dB filter, doesn't self-oscillate, and it's got low band, notch, and high pass modes, which is great. I mean, there's rhythmic stuff you can do with all these as well. Let's look at the envelope generators. So we've got the VCA envelope, tack time, and sustain level, which comes down to sort of here, which is off. Slightly uncertain bounciness on this Wasp recreation by Behringer, but well, we won't fight too much. That's off. Decay is there. There's also a repeat function. If we go click into repeat, basically once the decay has completed, it resets. Apparently, it was a Wasp at the beginning of Kids in America by Kim Wilde. And I'm assuming this is what they did. Copyright strike, I'm gonna get busted by the YouTube police. There we go, and that's apparently how that happened. Very difficult to sync up though, so kudos to them. It was her brother, wasn't it, that wrote that song? Anyway, so that's got repeat, sustain level if you don't do repeat, and repeat if you don't do sustain level. Not both. And the control envelope. So the control envelope basically gets attached to the filter. That's kind of it. And that has a delay portion. So let's just bring this down. So once again, there's a very uncertain area here where you don't know. It's not very secure feeling click into repeat mode, because this has repeat mode too. So with the delay off, it acts as you would expect an ordinary envelope to behave. As I said, there's a tiny bit of softness in the attack. You hear that's going whip, not going dush, it's going whip. Synthesizer terminology there. Go this way. Yeah, you can hear it. There's a little slowness there. But hey, that's fine. And then we go to repeat. Does the same thing as the VCA envelope does, except if you put them both onto repeat at the same time, you've got this one going slightly faster than that one at the moment. Possible to come up with some interesting sort of rhythmic type stuff. And then also, if we go over here and use the saw, hit the filter with the control oscillator at the same time, there you come, check that out. This is an incredibly simple synthesizer. There's not a lot going on, but check that out. Put some noise in. I tell you what, the guys at the punk club are going to go nuts when they hear this, right? That's great. Simple it may be, boring it isn't. It's got personality, and you know what? I'm beginning to sort of fall in love with this. I never owned an original Wasp myself. I have played it a couple of times. Friends have had Wasps, and I've played one, as I said, live. Although I was fighting with it, pressing the plastic down to get it working. But this is so much fun. No, it's one of those things. Limitations are becoming absolutely delightful. There you go. So much stuff you could do, and with so few controls and so few features, really. This loopable envelope and the LFO at the same time, two loopable envelopes and the LFO and the enhanced waveforms. That's 1, 2, 3. That's 4 LFOs, kind of. Yeah. Which is more than like the Roland SH1 has. I mean, it's only got 1 LFO. A lot of those mono synths from that time only have 1 LFO. Plus, add to that the fact that it's got an incredibly unique sort of sound quality. Awesome. All right. So, I mean, there's also a hold switch here, which allows you to, if you hit it on repeat, you get that repeat. There we go. Let's just finish off here with the Wasp. We've got the control envelope acting like an LFO here. I'm going to put it onto hold. And I'm going to bring up the control oscillator. So that was my quick play with the Behringer Wasp Deluxe. And yes, I'm impressed. It's got the sonic balls of the original, along with its simplicity and immediacy. It's got some extra features that the original lacked, namely the audio mixer, the notch filter, and MIDI. It's yellow and black, but I'm pretty sure the original was a more acid yellow than this. And obviously the original is a more stunning and desirable object. But here's the problem. Original Wasps can sell for well over $1,000 these days. And they're pretty flimsy, so you can expect to be breathing solder fumes more than you might like. It was a shock to me when I plugged the Behringer Wasp into an inflation calculator to find that its relative price in 1977 would have been £18. I mean, I remember saving for the Casio VL1 in 1981 and that was £35. Either the world's gone mad or something's very wrong here. It's like when you eat a €1 sausage at a train station in Germany at 2 a.m. Something don't feel right. But if you believe in democratizing music and in making instruments affordable, knowing that the Wasp is no longer in production and can ignore the uneasiness its price instills, I have to conclude that if you're looking for an authentic, beefy, characterful, simple synth, this is probably the best £115 you'll ever spend. Thanks for watching.
Pretty tasty though, isn't it?
Yeah, like a €1 sausage at 2 a.m.
I remember looking, I think our friend in Germany saw me slow down when I saw the sign and he said, no,
Never eat a €1
never eat
sausage.
a €1 sausage.
But yeah, I mean, it's back to the whole idea of democratizing music. It's like, aside from the IP issues, which are numerous and many.
It's beyond me how they're able to do all that without being sued by anyone. But I guess because so many of these synth companies no longer exist, like EDP.
Well, here's the thing. Electronic circuits can't be, I believe, can't be copyrighted.
Oh. Weird.
Well, is it? I don't know.
Well, they're a creative work, aren't they?
Yeah, I guess they are. I mean, maybe is that right? I mean, maybe
I think you're right. Yeah, because I did look it up once, and it's ringing bells.
It's weird. But if something has to look significantly different from the original, unless you're passing,
That's right.
Because if you make it look identical to the original,
Like a
it means
knockoff.
you're passing it off as the original, and someone might buy it thinking it's
The other one.
the other one.
Mm.
So there's the IP issues, which are numerous and interesting and strange, and like how the hell? I mean, they've done a Model 15. They've basically made a grandmother,
Yeah.
which is weird.
Mm.
And anyway, but the thing I have trouble with is the fact that Behringer have a city where their workers live, and
Is it in Taiwan?
I don't know where it is. I think it
Yeah.
must be in China, actually.
Yeah. Oh.
Or is Taiwan China?
Mm.
Let's not go there. It's not. Or is it? I don't know.
Anyway.
Sorry, everyone.
He's got an island full of people making synths for very
Is
little
it
money.
literally an island?
I don't know.
Anyway, I'm not sure. There's all kinds of things, all kinds of stuff that might give you pause. But Ed Francie actually asked about, do you recommend a synth?
Yes,
as
he
a person
did.
that's never had one before. And I mean what I say. I mean, if you can cope with the weird sensations you get when you stop to think for more than 2 seconds about how this thing is so cheap.
How the sausage gets made.
Well, I wouldn't even say inexpensive. It's cheap. I mean, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, it is. It sounds great.
I think it sounds great. I mean, I'm impressed. It's really, really nice. I mean, there's a lot of just to explain as well. I mean, I ran out of synthesizers to review.
Yes.
And I thought, look, let's get something cheap because we've just moved. We don't have a lot of money.
Yeah, and we had a roof to fix.
We had a roof. I mean, we're broke, right?
Yeah.
Basically, we're not starving yet.
We got a Wasp.
Well, no, we don't. I sent it back.
Mm.
Oh, no, I can say
You can't.
I had a brainwave.
That's plenty.
Okay,
That's
I'll say no more.
plenty.
We don't have that Wasp anymore. But
Anyway.
it did sound good. Watching the video again made me go, that does sound good. And actually, Simon, thank you for pointing out that it's 224 dB.
212 dB
212.
filters in series. And he reckons that the gain staging through those filters is probably a big part of its character.
It
Sounds so nice.
It's really interesting. And the fact that it doesn't self-oscillate, but it doesn't have any sort of low frequency drop-off when you increase the Q, it's definitely it's a huge thing. I'm so interested to think that it's got those two filters, just like the Oscar has two, but then you could split them apart and get those double peaks and the vowel shapes and stuff. So, Chris Huggett, I mean, we fell at his feet. I mean, literally, I said it at the beginning. We fell at his feet, and we are not worthy. Can we touch him? And
yeah.
And do you know what? The second night we met him, and when you turned up, when you came around the corner, I saw him visibly light up. He was so pleased to see you. It was really,
My acolytes.
it was really nice. It was absolutely glorious.
It was.
Desperately
Man deserves
sad.
worshipping.
Just awful for his family and everyone. It was just so sudden. I mean, if you don't know about what the story, I mean, there is an episode of Sonic State where Dave Spears talks about it very eloquently, and Dave's really just close to
He
tears.
also has his own memorial on the GeForce Software channel.
Yes.
Where he talks about him a lot.
Yeah,
which was
and
really nice.
it's beautiful. But it was an absolute honour and a blessing to meet such an absolute godlike icon of British synthesizer engineering glory.
We had a couple of people in the chat who had experienced the real thing. Mags Hall has an EDP Wasp.
Oh.
Peter Coy, it was his first synth.
Oh.
And
a lot of people's first synth.
Around 79 or 80, but he ended up swapping it for an SH9.
Another great synth.
Pretty good swap.
I mean, I love the SH9.
Yeah.
But do you ever have moments where you go, do you wake up in the middle of the night going, why did I do that? Okay.
Maybe it was time, when you're exploring creative ideas, one synth, you can do it and then move on to another one. You don't have to have all of them at the same time.
To be fair, I bet if you've still got the SH9, I bet it still works.
Yes. Who mentioned? Cress had said that Jim Glue just got rid of his Micro Freak due to keys misfiring on stage.
Oh, yeah, but it does.
You've had that as well, right?
Oh, yeah. There's a thing, you can power the Micro Freak from USB, but it means it's not earthed. and if it's not earth, then the capacitive touch keyboard doesn't work. So we used it with just powered by USB for a while until I realised no, this isn't working. Now it's powered by the proprietary power supply, which is a pain in the butt because we had to replace it. And anyway,
yeah,
it worked, but if it gets even slightly hot and sticky in there,
which it does at gigs,
especially with you around, it's just going to be a mess. So yeah. It's fun. It's part of the fun. Devo loved it.
Yeah. Apparently, Groove Electronics released a Wasp clone as a rack mount unit back in the 90s, said Simon. Which I didn't know.
Interesting.
Yeah,
so
I wonder
there's another
how
one
that
called
compares.
the Jasper. Jasper Electronics. There's another Wasp clone. I think it's called Jasper. I think it was a kit.
Such an iconic synth.
So the thing is, it's pretty basic. I mean, I think EDP built it from really standard parts. I mean, Chris's genuine concern was to make stuff affordable, and it was honestly what he was after.
Yes.
So it's a simple one circuit board, simple design. I mean, you could build one probably.
That'd be fun. A kit version.
If you don't want to go down the B route.
Yes. Well, yeah, that's kind of most of the comments on the synth of the month. There's a lot of talk about the AI stuff. I love the rampant debate going on in there. Oh, everybody. Yeah, a couple of people were the key word was bollocks. That was the catchphrase.
Yes.
Technomatic said it's not democratizing anything. It's simply appealing to the Instagram generation who want attention without putting in effort that's required for genuine creativity.
Full stop.
Fair enough.
Absolutely.
Yes. And KV5 said, "Isn't AI responsible for the huge RAM price increases?" Yeah, I think it is. And the bubble, it feels like it really reminds me of .com boom times.
Oh, it's exactly the same.
It feels like if you have shares, I don't know, invest in gold or silver or something.
Nvidia. Who's the guy in charge of Nvidia? The guy that appears
Peter Thiel?
Is that him? Leather jackets.
Oh, I get them all mixed up.
He's
probably
interchangeable jelly mold people.
Yeah, the leather jackets. I think that's Peter Thiel.
It's like, take the bloody leather jacket off, you complete Burke.
Oh, it's not his job to look cool. It's his job to cash checks.
It's his job to have all our money.
Oh, a really nice comment from Anthony Dunstan from Tasmania. Hello.
Hey!
Nice to see a fellow Tassie in the room. He says that track Unbecoming is absolutely spectacular.
Oh.
I am entranced by it.
Well,
thank you very much. That's from our last album, Compulsory Games.
Not our last album, our last but one album.
Last but one. Not penultimate. Last but one.
God, don't say that.
No, not that. Not that.
Their penultimate album.
Yeah, that's a little while ago, but thank you. Well, I hope you enjoy staying tuned to the end of the show for our new single. But first, we have very important thanks to give to our boosters. We thank all of our boosters at the end of every BOOcast with the credits, but every month we do read out the Scroll of Honour.
We're doing the Scroll of Honour. So first of all, I just want to say once again, as we always do, thank you so much for supporting us. If you're subscribed to us on Bandcamp or on Patreon, you are a booster.
Yes.
And you are the people that basically keep us breathing oxygen.
And
I'm only slightly exaggerating.
And making cool stuff for you. Like, if you go to our Bandcamp and you can subscribe to us basically on Bandcamp or Patreon. We've got both of them. You get the same stuff. It's just whatever platform you prefer. And you get all this stuff. You get free downloads, including 15 unreleased EPs, stems, remixes, 10% off merch. And lately, we've started doing Radio Boo.
Yes, this is a really special thing now. So we started, I'll go back to us. I started doing Radio Boo because we couldn't do the BOOcast for a while.
Because we were packed boxes.
We need to keep in touch with you. We need to talk to you. We need to do things. And we thought, let's do a radio show. Literally, we just sat down, started
playing music to each other.
We started playing music.
It was to do with a track we're working on, actually, because I was like, have you not heard that track? And then we started doing karaoke, and then we were just talking. Yes. We realised we could mic ourselves up with music playing, and we experienced both karaoke and radio, the great things to do.
We're not going to do live-streamed karaoke.
No, never. We're agreed on that.
We're not
Nobody
doing that.
needs that.
But yeah, no, the Radio Boo is, we're now on, we've just recorded some episodes.
It's going to be
We've
episode 10 next week.
Episode 10's happening on Friday. This is something you get exclusively if you're a subscriber to. If you're a booster, you get Radio Boo. It's minimum half hour. Some of them are an hour and a half. Some of them are 50 minutes, whatever. And we basically play music to each other. And it's, believe it or not, we're actually being professional for this part of what we do. This is kind of...
For the BOOcast.
Yeah, this is vaguely...
Well, we have to press buttons and things.
Yeah.
So... Well, you have to press all
yeah,
the buttons,
thanks.
sorry.
I was going to say... but for the Radio Boo, it's an awful lot more... the shoes and socks come off and you see the real us.
Kick
Think
off
you
your
can handle
shoes,
it?
relax your socks.
Yes.
As the Beasties would have it.
And we spend our time just playing records to each other and
Yeah.
talking about them, talking about the history or our experiences and our life. And we've shared some risque stuff.
Yeah, there's
on
some
the show.
interesting
Let's say
stories.
it's the hot stuff. It's too hot for YouTube. Yeah?
We try not to swear. We try to keep it family friendly.
I'm swearing all
yeah.
the time, although I have started bleeping them out.
Oh, that's good.
I've got a lovely load of 8-bit SID
Oh.
chip sounds, and I just every because I'm Glaswegian. I mean, no, it doesn't sound like it, but I'm Glaswegian. I accidentally use
Lots
swearies.
of naughty words.
I use the naughties
Mm.
because it makes me big and clever. That's it. That's basically why.
Anyway, that's just one of the many benefits you can get. Us swearing
It's,
into your ear holes
but it's almost
with
worth
lots of music.
The other thing you get is you get all of our back catalogue, I think, and you
Yes.
get about 16 exclusive EPs, and we've got a single coming out
How it
on
works
Friday.
is I don't think you get the whole back catalogue. You basically get everything we've released since we started the
Which has got to be at
subscription.
least
Which
4
is,
albums.
yeah, quite a lot of stuff. But it doesn't go right back to the
But
beginning.
and for as little as £3 a month, you get the single. The single's going to be £2.
And you get it first.
You get it first.
So
In
we're
fact,
going to make it alive
you know
for
what?
the fans.
You get it
right after this
if you're
show.
a booster, you're getting the single, the remix by Andy Kay, which is amazing. Love it. And an exclusive B-side. You get that tonight.
Yeah.
Everyone else, you got to wait till Friday.
But everyone else, you can get the T-shirt.
Are you a
Let
responsible
everybody
adult?
know how responsible you are.
So yeah.
Anyway, these badges we're wearing are the Boo Peter badges, and you only earn these after subscribing for 6 months or
Oh,
more.
I'll turn mine upside down. Never turn your Boo
No,
Peter badge
dear.
upside down.
That's when bad things happen in the Boo Peter home.
No.
I'm just thinking of the pond and their sadness on
Oh.
Blue Peter now with the vandals.
Can you do your Janet Ellis impersonation?
No, I don't really know how to do her.
Just say it very posh English and say very sad and a little bit nasal and a little bit high pitched.
Well, I'm very sad. It's really sad what's happened. I don't
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
that's
no,
not like her at all.
I don't know her well enough. Anyway, time for the Scroll of Honour, where we thank our 6 months or more boosters.
Yes, here we
who
go, and we'll
are
try
brilliant.
and keep up. And we've got some new ones, haven't we?
We do. We've got loads of new ones.
Although
in fact,
they're not badge holders, are
I'll
they?
just show you.
What?
I believe Dots are badge holders. Yeah, I'm just going to share
Dots
with
are.
you.
Yay!
Wonderful. Thank you for sharing this. Dots are a lovely band, and they are official booster Scroll of Honour members.
They are.
So you'll keep an eye out for them on the scroll.
And look how happy they are. That's the kind of happiness that comes with booster membership. Remember
Yes.
that. So do it now.
Let's go.
Join up. Here we go. So here is the Scroll of Honour.
The Scroll of Honour.
Scroll of Honour. And that is the Boo Peter badge, which you get after 6 months of supporting us.
It's a conversation starter.
We've been
People-
told it's
yeah.
better than the original Blue Peter badge. It's better quality, and yeah.
Yeah, and it's more interesting.
I'll be John Noakes. You be Maggie Philbin. Let's get it together.
Who she is.
Not Maggie Philbin.
And then
She was
thank
never
you,
Blue
Andrew
Peter. Sorry.
Kubachevsky and Stefan Laskazzer and Ian J. Cole.
Maggie Philbin. No, James Newcomb, Craig Williams, Warren Harrison, Jeff Terranova,
Sean Parsons, Paul Mouchline, Adam Embry, Jeff Potter and Andrew Van. Thank you.
Ian Heath, Paul Harkness, Jörg Schaeffner, Tom Grimshaw, Pascal Aubrey, Techno, Maddock, David Heel, Andrew Walford, Nick Haig, Gary Goldfinch.
Ed Francie, Andy Mayo and Rob Sloan. Thank you. Ian Pass, Wagyu, Simon
Wagyu.
Goodwin.
Neil Wharton, Andrew Loveland, Jerome Gorman, Michael Carker, No Labels, Please.
Fools. Andrew Brooks, Andy McCree, Adrian Wright, Renud Jan Cronin,
Rich Cool, Evan D.B. Gray, Julian Edge, Dacula, Christopher Miller,
Izzy Monkey, Red Glider,
that it?
Tone Impact, Steve Webb, Chris Mitchell, and Pete Zeller.
Jeffrey Collins, Gary and Paula. Hello.
Hi,
Phil
Gary,
Dunbar,
Phil
Peter
Dunbar.
Coit, Dot.
Dots,
Hello.
thank you.
And no one joining this month. That's fine.
There
We've got
were
some.
3. I must have saved the wrong file. let me shout you out. 1 second.
What new badge holders?
Oh no, you're right. They're not new badge holders. Sorry, they're
new
new subscribers. They'll be on the list at the end.
Yeah.
I was thought, oh no, I've
So
done the
Ian
wrong
J. Cole
thing.
and I think Chris, my old mate from school. Chris,
Hey,
hello.
thanks, Chris. Thanks for joining us.
Hope you're there.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you so much. What was I going to say? Yeah, so I did want to mention a big thank you to Simon, Technomadic, for leaving some stuff. And apropos of what we've just been saying, there was singles. You're going to see the single for the first time in a few minutes now, not long to go. But Simon left some synthesizers with us, so I don't have to suck at the.
He's Synthi Santa.
I don't.
Thanks, Synthi Santa.
Synthi Santa. Hey, I think you need that
On a t-shirt.
trademarked. Yeah, you brought some things around for me. There's one. I mean, there are 3 things. One,
you're going to spoiler alert?
they're all great. one of them is utterly exceptional, but the third thing, the thing I was most worried about, I just want to let you know, Simon, I've broken it. No, I haven't. It's I got it out and I did some work on it, used it, and it's basically become the opening track on our next coming album. It just happened like that, and it's this thing. This is terrifying for me because you know how I feel about this kind of thing.
Your
I'm
modular aversions.
Genuinely afraid. But you know what? I'm leaving those in as well because that is a sound I need to use.
It really looks ARPish to me.
The Intelligel Cascadia.
It's
Yes,
those little
it's
Peg
26.
sliders.
Well, somebody was it? It might have even been Simon described it as an SH101 and an ARP 2600 had a baby.
That's exactly what it's like.
Yeah.
Ever with the pithy.
So Simon,
Phrase.
thank you so much, and it was yeah.
Oh, well, speaking of
We don't
modular,
get out much.
very
and it was great to
quickly.
see.
and again, just to thank Dots for their wonderful post, I should share, they've got an awesome channel called Mini Modular Moments on YouTube where she runs through various ways of
I tell you
threading
what,
up modules.
actually, you've really helped me on there as well. I've learnt so much watching your channel. It's great because I think I know about synthesizers, but then it turns out, nah, you don't.
Well, it's like that with any art form, isn't it? There's always more to learn. Like if you're properly doing your art, you're always, experimenting, I think.
Unless you want to democratize music, in which case you don't have to think.
Yeah, that's
And it's
true.
got nothing to do with learning anything or caring about it even.
Yes. Yes, I'm just looking at all the comments from earlier. There were so many.
Go on.
But, yes, Spaces and Noise did make a point. The internet is full of hacks to avoid learning, practicing, and crafting. It's not just AI. People seem to want to run before they learn to walk. It's true. There's always people looking for quick fixes, and then you learn you kind of have to do things the hard way. One last thing I wanted to share is we're going to check out this event. It's Fat Tuesday in Hastings this month, which is loads of bands and stuff. It's like, I guess it's like The Great Escape, but in Hastings. Is it sort of like that?
Yeah,
new,
I mean,
so-
it's basically the same thing, I think.
There's going to be this...
It may be less closed shop because The Great Escape started out as a kind of... And there's the alternative Great Escape as well.
yeah,
There's
it
all
got
these others
huge,
which are a
didn't
little
it?
bit more sort of... They're supposed to be more open. It was supposed to be open in the first place. But it's like, we've never, ever... We've asked and we've never been allowed to play it. Even when we lived in Brighton.
That doesn't matter.
It's basically industry stuff now. So Fat Tuesday, I'm not sure if it's like that. I don't know.
But anyway, we're going to go to this thing that's on at part of Fat Tuesday, and we're going to report back on it. It looks really interesting. It's called the Hastings Unconvention, and it's a one-day grassroots music conference with loads of interesting people. Mickey from Mikachu and the Shapes fame is going to be there. David Quantic. There are going to be all sorts of panels talking about sort of the state of music in the UK, the state of live venues, how to keep small grassroots venues alive. So hopefully we'll learn some interesting stuff that we can share with you on the next BOOcast.
Yeah, and I plan on getting drunk and making a scene and filming it, so that should be good.
That'll be good entertainment. That's good television.
Yeah.
Excellent. And lastly, if for those of you who can't wait till Friday to get your hands on something responsible adult related, I'll put the link to the t-shirt into the chat.
There it is.
Go.
That's
so you can order it from our...
Show us it again. Could you model it? Could you stand up? Let's move this out of the way. Come on. Look at that.
And now people will know I'm a responsible adult.
Yeah, nobody can question that. It's What was that evil laugh at the end?
Yes.
Nothing?
Nothing. You didn't hear anything.
Anyway, yeah.
But, do we want to say anything about the single? So you will be able to get it at tinyurl.com/radult. I like this contraction. It's responsible adults.
Radult.
Radult.
You're a radult.
I'm a radult. In fact, that's what I should have put on the t-shirt. I'm a radult.
So that's Friday. Should we put that in the chat? Can you?
Yeah,
Drop it
I
in?
will. Obviously, there'll be nothing there right now.
We've stopped using the other one, haven't we?
Yeah, Bitly started putting in a pause. Thanks for the heads up on that, Wagyu. Yeah, it was putting in an ad before you could look at the link, but tinyurl doesn't. Anyway.
Yeah.
That's where you can check it out. We're working on the album. It's very exciting. It's very much coming together.
I mean, I'm blown. Yeah. It's okay. It's.
You've had ideas for the packaging design.
It's
this week.
effing amazing. It's gonna blow your
It's
mind.
bubbling along.
It's such a good. God, I mean, it's nearly finished.
Yeah.
I'm trying to put it into a thing that you're gonna want, and it's gonna be.
We always hand make our CDs and make. Those of you, who've been with us a while, know that we put in a lot of care into making them by hand, and we always want to outdo ourselves. And I think you've come up with something that is going to be really special.
Yeah, don't get too excited.
So, yeah.
It's not going to but decorate your house in fairy lights when you open it.
Due to work and things,
it's not a bad idea.
We were aiming to have another single for you next month, but we just haven't been able to do it because work's been working through weekends kind of time. So soon.
Well, here's the thing. The single that we were going to release is finished. Its music is all finished. We just needed to put a video together.
Yeah.
There's no way we can film anything and get it together because we really want to do that.
And then there's the whole PR bit you're supposed to do as well.
But yeah, we're jumping the gun a little bit. We've got a world.
We're just excited.
We've got a world premiere.
Yeah, there's a world premiere happening.
Massive world premiere. This is it. And we're going to say goodnight before we play it. And then it's the end of the show. So we're going to say thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. And to the boosters who are with us now or about to join us, we're going to put this up on Bandcamp for you tonight.
Yeah, it's going to go live.
Show.
As soon as the show's finished, it's going to go bang live for subscribers only. You'll get that, obviously, because you're a subscriber. You'll get it for free.
Yep.
It's for you. You get to hear the remix by Andy K, which I absolutely
great.
love. And also the exclusive extra B-side and instrumental track. And...
yes.
I can't
That's
stop.
it.
I can't wait anymore.
That's it. Let's do it. And we'll see you next month on March something.
March
the first Monday of March.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Take care of yourselves. We love you. And just have a great one.
Have a great one. And enjoy Bandcamp Friday. Pick up some of those releases we mentioned.
Do that. Yeah. And have a lovely time and take care of each other. And sorry, I hate saying goodbye. I hate goodbyes.
You do draw it out.
I'm rubbish at it.
That's why we've got a great video to leave.
I've done this before, but you hang
gift.
up. No, you hang up.
Come on now.
Here comes the single. This is a Responsible Adult from the forthcoming album. Here we go.
to death.